Alright, hey guys. So there's a somewhat forgotten armor set in the game that used to be the number one set that people would use. It slowly got phased out as updates went on. I assume a lot of you know what that set is, but let's talk about it anyway. It is these random mishmash of pieces that create an ability called the Monster Hunter. Now, the ability is really good. Like, minus 25% damage when being attacked and plus 25% damage. This was one of the top sets. It gave you the top damage, really good. It would have been actually the top set for doing dragons for a while, but there was an issue with the skeleton helmet that prevented uh, arrows arrows would home onto it, so there was a big issue with that. But anyway, this used to be one of the best sets. The set, like each piece itself, provides a lot of utility, and it was really cool because it brought around us like secret sets. And a secret set in this case is Spider Boots, Creeper Pants, Guardian Chestplate, and Skeleton Helm. Why someone would put these four pieces on and find this ability, I don't know, but they decided to add it in. Someone found it, and here we are today. It hasn't been used in a while. Let's take a quick look at how much damage it can do. So 104k, no pots, current setup. We have pretty low stats, full 40 life, 376 defense. 500 mana is okay, but that defense is really low. Now, I'm assuming we can go look at our stats themselves and tack on 25%. So that puts us like somewhere high. It'd be weird, I guess. Like, you shouldn't take too much damage, but you'll probably take a lot from a strong enough mob. So once they added in Slayer, they added an upgraded version to the Spider Boots, which was the Tarantula Boots, right? And surprisingly, it upgraded the set. It upgraded the set bonus to the Monster Raider set, where now you take 30% less damage and deal 35% more damage. You guys know, last hit we did was about 104k. It bumped it up about 10%, which, it got a 10% boost, up 10%. Nothing really surprising there. Our stats, again, a little bit higher. 446 defense, 1400 health, 300, and we got less mana now. That's weird. But anyway, so this set is interesting to say at least. That is a lot of additional damage. And we're going to head on over to the Rev Cave to go see how the damage it handles is before we do more damage testing. But it's interesting that they decided to go this route, because if there should eventually be a Creeper Slayer, a Guardian Slayer, and a Skeleton Slayer. So if they upgrade each of these pieces, the set will be even better. It could potentially become the best set in the game again, if they go that route. I think it would be pretty cool, go full circle, get back to a really good set. But now we'll have to wait and see what they do with that. It's something I've always been in the back of my mind. Let's go see how hard these guys hit. Get them break the bones on the helmet. Huh. I mean, that's not, they don't hurt too much, surprisingly. They're hitting about 20 damage per. That's surprisingly okay. For a comparison, let's put on Superior, see how that goes. So they're hitting about 20 hertz per. Let's see how they're hitting on Superior. So it takes a little less damage than Superior. That minus 30% damage is a lot. That is really big. Considering the armor set itself doesn't give a lot of defense, being able to boost that level is really good. If the set itself had better base stats, it could easily be number one. But, it's missing a lot. So each piece, one of the best things actually for the set is each piece does its own thing. The helmet grants 3 immunity hits. Now this could be really good for dungeons. If there's something really powerful you gotta block hits, Skeleton Helmet might become meta again. It's been a while since it's been meta, but it could come back. Guardian Chestplate resurrects you if you die, pretty much. Or blocks the hit. I thought it resurrect you. Weird. So you block 4 hits anyway. 4 hits. Where are you gonna resurrect it from? That's weird. Creeper Pants, this ability sucks. Change this if they ever update Creeper Pants. This one's terrible. And then Spider Boots. Everyone knows what Spider Boots spell does, gives the ability to jump. Let's put this on. So, really weird pieces to go together. Each does their own cool thing. Blocks a lot of damage. Tanks decently well. Let's do a comparison. So we know 114k from this full set. Let's pit it against Blaze Armor. Frozen Blaze Armor. This is with, I believe, no pet active. I'll just summon this one because, you know, it doesn't give any stats. So 123k. So it's dealing about 10k less damage than Frozen Blaze. And it is a really, really cheap set. Like, really cheap. A lot cheaper than a Frozen Blaze or Superior. Being only 10% under it, and being that old, that is pretty good. That is pretty good numbers. Now let's compare to full Superior. 126. So again, like 10% less. Surprisingly enough that, you know, it's, of course it's going to be weaker. It's outdated. But the fact that it can put up numbers that are decently close is pretty good. I'm also missing a Reforge on the Creeper Pants. That's not going to push the damage that high. One of the problems that plagues this armor is that it's rare tier gear. If it had the stats of, you know, like a legendary piece, for example, it would have 6 more strength, 6 more crit damage per piece, which would definitely elevate it to be a lot closer. Probably about like 5% difference or so. Honestly, I can't wait for it to tier up because that number, like the Monster Hunter set, like the bonus, could go up to like 50%. And the armor set would literally be the best thing in the game. They might do something with dungeons with these three, since, you know, these are mobs that have not really been touched. Guardians from Fishing, Skeletons. Well, maybe they might. Honestly, you know, a little side note here. We've gotten a lot of Wither stuff lately. So what if they make a Wither Skeletons helmet as the next upgrade? And they upgrade the Raider set again. That would be really cool. Like, upgrade like 45%. That would be really cool. Anyway, that was just like a bonus thought. But yeah, if you guys are looking for like a relatively cheap set, this should run you like a few mil, like 5 mil at most. I'm not entirely sure what the Creeper Pants and Skelly Helmet go for, but like, they shouldn't be too expensive now. Anyway, you guys made it through this little talk. Thank you guys for watching. Maybe leave a sub if you enjoyed, and I'll try to get a video in the next few days. Take care, guys. Bye.